Hello and welcome to our dedicated onboarding video series to help you get started with Google AdSense. First of all, congratulations on activating your account and starting your content monetization journey with AdSense. Now that you've come on board, we want to help you make the most of our partnership. Our goal with this series is to help you set up, manage, and measure the success of your AdSense account. We'll be covering a variety of topics in these series. Understanding your account basics, creating ad units and managing your sites, blocking controls available for you, best practices to optimize your account, and lastly, understanding your performance. Welcome to the first episode of our onboarding video series to help you get started with Google AdSense. In this episode, we'll be focusing on the account basics. If at any point you want to pause this video and jump to a focus area, we've provided all the links to these videos in the description below. For now, let's get started with your account basics. The first thing you'll see when you sign into your account is the home page. It gives you an overview of your earnings, account performance, and important messages to keep you up to date. Your home page is the perfect place to get a quick summary of how you're doing and any actions you need to take. One of the most important sections in your account is the Ads tab. Once your site or sites are approved for AdSense, this is where you can create and manage your ad units. We'll cover ads in depth in the next video, but for now, here are 3 things that are important to know. First is auto ads. Auto ads automatically place and optimize your ads for you, so you don't have to spend time doing it yourself. You can see how auto ads will look on your site and adjust the ad settings with no need to change the ad code. Secondly, you can create manual ad units by selecting the ad format and copying the ad code on your site. Thirdly, select global settings to automatically adjust your fixed size ads to fit different screen sizes. Episode 2 of this series covers this more in detail to help you optimize your earnings across your site. The next section we're going to look at in this video is sites. You can see the original site you applied to AdSense with, plus an option to add new sites to be monetized. So be sure to keep your sites up to date on AdSense. Next up is blocking controls. You can allow or block ads from appearing on your site through the Ad Review Center. There are also different blocking categories available that you can use. Remember, you're in control of the ads you want to show on your site. Next up is reporting. You can see some default reports on your account performance and create custom reports to make informed decisions about your earnings. The Optimization tab is a one-stop shop for improving your AdSense account performance. The Opportunities tab provides you with tailored recommendations that can improve performance. Make sure to check it out regularly to learn about the new opportunities over time. Experiments are here to help you make more informed decisions for your site. Let Google run experiments on your ad settings and automatically apply improvements to your earnings or user experience. Next up is payments. This is where you can add a payment method and review your past payments. To find out more about how payments work, you can visit the Payments playlist in the description below. Under the Account tab, we'll be covering Settings and Policy Center. In your personal settings, make sure the contact email address is correct so that we can inform you about the product updates and the policy notifications that can impact your account. If your login email is different than your primary email address, you can add the correct one here. Secondly, opt into customized help and performance suggestions to receive your monthly performance report with a tailored tip to help improve your performance and grow revenue. Finally, if a page or site has an issue, it will appear in the Policy Center with guidance on how to fix it. We will also let you know by an email. Welcome to the second episode of our onboarding video series to help you get started with Google AdSense. In this episode, we'll be focusing on managing your ads and your sites. Let's get started with creating the right ads for your site. There are 2 ways to do this: auto ads or manually placed ad units. The Ads tab in your account will have both options available. First is auto ads. Whether looking to grow your earnings or just spend less time on monetization, auto ads is a great place to start. Auto ads scan your entire site and place ads where they're likely to perform well and potentially generate more revenue. And how do they work? It's simple but smart. Once you're in the Ads tab, you can see an overview of your sites and their auto ads settings. Auto ads can be set up by just switching the toggle. Once you turn it on, auto ads scan your page structure and detect your existing ad units. Then it places new ads in optimal places, bringing you a new revenue stream. After you preview how auto ads will look on your site, you can tailor the auto ad settings to your needs. You can decide about ad placements, where to show ads and where to keep them off, ad formats, different types of ads available for mobile and desktop, ad load, the number of ads to show on your pages, page exclusions, specific pages or sections of your site where you don't want to show auto ads. Once you turn auto ads on, your ads will be ready in minutes. And you can make changes to your auto ad settings at any time without having to change the code on your site. The second option to start running ads on your site with AdSense is creating ads by ad unit. These are for AdSense publishers who want full control over the placement of their ads, such as the ad types and ad sizes, and position of the ads exactly where you want them to appear on your pages. You have an option to select display ads or native ads for your site. However, some mobile ad formats, such as anchors and vignettes, are not available. As the ad units are manual, don't forget to place the ad code on all your pages where you want ads to show, and keep in mind that there are AdSense program policies about where you can place ad units. The last important note here is that auto ads automatically adjust to every screen. However, the fixed size ads don't. That's why for your manual ad units, we recommend you to create responsive display ads in the future. Visit global settings to allow Google to automatically optimize the size of your ad units on mobile. To conclude, you can create ad units for greater customization on your site and use auto ads to benefit from continuous ad optimization. And you can add auto ads in addition to your existing ad units for extra revenue potential. Next up is the Sites tab. If you want to show ads on a new site, you can add it here. The sites that are listed here are the only sites that are permitted to use your ad code. If a site has your ad code but is not listed here, then no ads will show on that site. When you add a new site, we run some checks to make sure it's ready to show ads. We verify you're the site owner and that your site complies with the AdSense program policies. Then we let you know when your site is ready to show ads. Once your new site is ready, don't forget to create and optimize the ads on your site. Welcome to the third episode of our onboarding video series to help you get started with Google AdSense. In this episode, we'll be focusing on tools to help you make sure you deliver the best ads experience on your site. We understand that there could be various reasons why you might not want certain ads to show on your site. That's why AdSense offers several options for reviewing and blocking ads. Blocking ads can have a negative effect on your earnings, so it's important to choose the right blocking control. We recommend you start with the control that blocks the fewest ads first. Let's start with the Ad Review Center. When you enable the Ad Review Center, it gives you the transparency and control over the ads that appear on your site. You can review individual ads and choose whether you want to continue showing them on your pages. To save you time, we'll prioritize the most important ads for you to review first. These are the ads that might have sensitive content, or ones that might have a higher number of impressions in the future. Look through the ads. You can click on an ad to see details about it, and if you don't want it to appear on your pages again, you can block that ad, or find the related ads and review them too. Ads you block move to the Blocked tab. If you'd like to have a more holistic view of which creatives exist in each ad category, you can use the category filter in the Ad Review Center. If you have multiple sites, you can choose to apply a blocking control across all your sites or on a site-by-site basis. This is called site-level blocking. Some of the controls you can use to block ads from your sites are categories related to sensitive topics, such as religion, politics, and references to sexuality. General group of ads. But don't forget, blocking a full category of ads could harm your revenue as there will be less ads competing for your site. We recommend reviewing the subcategories before taking an action here. And ad formats or behaviors such as user-based ads or first-party cookies. These tools are available on your AdSense account to help you deliver the best ads experience on your site. Review your options to make an informed decision about what ads to block without risking your revenue. If you are unsure about your blocking options, you can create an experiment with ad categories or ad serving settings to see if a new variation performs better than your original settings. However, for the experiment to give you a meaningful result, we recommend this feature for sites that have high traffic. Welcome to the fourth episode of our onboarding video series to help you get started with Google AdSense. In this episode, we'll be focusing on the reporting functionality on AdSense. Reports in AdSense are designed to give you insight into your account performance. They include charts and tables so you can view trends and compare important metrics. The pre-made Performance Overview report lets you quickly check your earnings. No matter which report you'd like to look at, it's important to know what those metrics mean for your performance. Let's start with a brief overview of the metrics. Page views are what Google counts in your reports every time a user views a page displaying Google Ads. We will count one page view regardless of the number of ads displayed on that page. An impression is counted for each ad request where at least one ad has begun to download to the user's device. Impression RPM is the average earnings per 1,000 impressions. An impression is considered a viewable impression when 50% of the ad's pixels are on screen for at least one continuous second. Estimated earnings is the close estimate of your recent account earnings. However, this doesn't reflect the potential deductions that might be refunded back to the advertisers. The pre-made Performance Overview report lets you quickly check your earnings. It shows you your entire earnings broken down by date, and by default, it shows your estimated earnings for the last 7 days. It can be used as a standalone report, or you can make changes to its breakdowns, metrics, and filters and save it as a new report. The Sites report displays data for sites in your site list, including estimated earnings, page views, and more. The Countries report shows your performance broken down by the country of the visitors who have viewed the ads on your site. The Ad Units report lets you see the monetization performance of all your ad units. You can use the filter to limit the data to specific ad units. The Ad Formats report lets you understand how the different types of ads on your site, for example, native in-feed ads versus standard display ads, are performing. You can use the breakdowns to slice your report data by certain attributes, such as ad format, country, or date. Lastly, you can create, save, and schedule custom reports to help you keep track of how things change over time. Welcome to the final episode of our onboarding video series to help you get started with Google AdSense. In this episode, we'll be focusing on sharing tips to optimize your revenue from AdSense. Let's go over some recommendations. The first recommendation is to review the tools to deliver the best ads experience on your site without risking any revenue. Instead of blocking a whole category, you can review and select the subcategories that you prefer not to show. Another option is to review the ads on the Ad Review Center. Our second recommendation is to use auto ads. Add one piece of code across your site, and auto ads will then scan your site and automatically place ads where they're likely to perform well and potentially generate more revenue. With auto ads, you can make the most out of your performance with the top performing ad formats, and make sure that you are able to use any new and upcoming formats. Our third recommendation is to let Google optimize experiments for you and automatically apply any improvements to your revenue or user experience. You can find this feature on the Optimizations tab under Experiments. The first option is to turn on the Auto Optimize feature and allow Google to run experiments and apply any improvements on your behalf. The second option is to let Google run experiments and suggest improvements that you can apply yourself. Our last recommendation is to check if your account is eligible for AdSense Labs to play around with exciting new features before they become widely available and share what you think. Thank you for watching our video about optimizing your revenue with AdSense.